showers and storms. The good news is that our severe weather risk has gone down from what it was this weekend, so that's going to keep us pretty pleasant, at least this morning. We've been dodging a few spotty showers and a couple rumbles of thunder as you begin your day, but the severe weather threat that we were watching overnight has kind of fallen apart. And so far this morning over Gatlinburg, what we're continuing to see is just mainly cloudy skies. A little bit of some dense fog in our usual locations from La Follette into Wartburg, and then also into portions of southeast Kentucky. Visibility is down to about a mile. Temperature-wise overall, we're sitting in the upper 60s and low 70s. 69 in Tellico Plains, 72 in Maryville, and 70 right now in Wartburg. Storm Tracker 6 radar picking up on at least a few light rain showers, mainly drifting into the southern valley. You can see them headed towards Kingston and Spring City. And then we've had a couple rumbles of thunder, especially for northern Fentress County, but that activity is continuing to drift further north. The reason we're still holding on to a few showers and potentially a rumble of thunder or two this morning is because we are dealing with this cold front that's approaching from the west. As this front moves through, I wouldn't be surprised to see a few more showers and storms pop up over the next few hours, but it is going to be really hit or miss. And again, none of these storms this morning are expected to be severe at this point. Our better chance for a few stronger storms really moves in later this afternoon. Now, the Storm Prediction Center has updated our severe weather risk as we head into your afternoon and evening hours. We do have a level 1 risk, mainly right along I-40 and south. That's where you can see that green shading. So not as elevated of a risk as what we had this weekend. The biggest concerns would be some damaging winds, and in a couple storms, we may be able to see some hail up to about a quarter in size. I do think that would be pretty isolated, but if you are planning on heading to the pool or the lake today, make sure, of course, that you remember if you hear thunder, it's time to get indoors. We're up to 89 degrees this afternoon with our winds more out of the west-southwest. Could be a little bit breezy at times today, and the UV index is going to be quite high at a 9. So again, if you're going to be outside, practice those summertime safety tips. Wear your sunscreen, stay hydrated. Also a great idea to wear loose, light-colored clothing, especially if you're going to be outdoors for an extended period of time. 88 your forecast high in Loudon, 86 in Sevierville, 89 in Tellico Plains, and 88 in Nyota. Let's talk about the forecast if you're headed to the Gatlinburg 4th of July parade, which kicks off at about 12:01 tonight. And what we're going to see is mainly cloudy skies, slim chance for a shower or maybe a thunderstorm really early in the evening. I think most of the parade, though, is dry, and temperatures will gradually fall into the 70s. So at midnight, we're sitting at about 75 degrees in Gatlinburg. Not bad conditions. And again, if you're headed there really early, you may dodge a shower or thunderstorm during the afternoon and evening, but I think for that parade time, we should be mainly dry. Tomorrow's forecast for the 4th of July does have an isolated chance for a stronger storm, mainly over the southern valley. It's going to be hot again for your day tomorrow with high temperatures gradually getting back into the upper 80s. And you can see the humidity stays elevated, so more of the same pattern as we head into the middle of the week. Today, though, we're up to 89 degrees with a few showers and thunderstorms later this afternoon especially. Overnight tonight will drop down to 70. Not bad for your 4th of July, pretty typical for this time of year. 89 your high tomorrow. Maybe a hit or miss storm around, especially late and for areas south. The 7-day forecast doesn't show much of a pattern change. We'll keep those hit or miss storms around even into the start of the weekend.
If you signed up